Hi, we're here with Dr. Dana Ehret. He is our Assistant Curator of Natural History, and he is going to tell us today about his favorite object.
Yes, my favorite object is our elk moose skeleton on display in the Natural History Hall here at the New Jersey State Museum. And this skeleton is my favorite object because this is one of the first fossils I ever saw as a small boy. My grandmother used to take children over to Princeton in the summertime to a special school, and this skeleton was on display at Princeton University in Guillote Hall, where she would take me after dropping the children off. So this skeleton is one of the first fossils I ever saw, and this is why I got interested in paleontology. The skeleton came over to the New Jersey State Museum in the 1980s and has been on display ever since. So Cervosis, we sometimes call it an elk moose, but it's neither an elk or a moose. It's an extinct genus of large-toothed mammals. They are about the same size as a moose, but they had a skinnier head and longer, skinnier legs than a moose, more like an elk today. So that's where the name came from. Now this skeleton is the most complete known Cervosis skeleton. It was discovered up at Mount Herman in Hope Township in Warren County back in 1884, where it was discovered in a bog or a swamp. It was brought to Princeton University in 1885, where it was studied by William Berryman Scott, who recognized that it was a new species of animal. Later, the species Cervosis scotti was named after William Berryman Scott, who is a paleontologist at Princeton University. Now you might notice one of the distinguishing factors of Cervosis are these large antlers, which we call palmate, or looking like a hand with fingers. So this is another piece of a Cervosis antler, one of these palmate antlers that was discovered in Monmouth County, New Jersey. So Cervosis is known not only from New Jersey, but most of the eastern part of the United States and the Midwest and up into Canada. We believe that this animal lived in habitats like modern moose. They liked living in conifer or spruce forests and swamps. And this specific skeleton has been carbon dated at about 10,400 years old. So this species lived right up until the end of the last ice age throughout northern parts of North America.